what you need, yeah. Man, I got it, wow.
Everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. This is the show we talk about sports with comedians. Let's get ready to get him started, my man. Howie Bell's in the building. Howie, how you doing, sir?
What's up, Frank? How you doing? Good, brother? Yeah.
I'm doing okay. How you doing, sir? I asked the question.
Man, you know I'm good, man. I'm here, brother. I'm here, man.
After that week you had last week, bro, that's how you gonna do me right now? That's what we doing?
Shit,
you on the
the last 2 weeks, man. It's been crazy.
Yeah, I'm just you superstar now. That's what we do. I like that. That was dope. That's dope. Let me bring in my man Mo, the comedian. Mo, how you doing, sir? How's everything?
What's going on, man? I'm here.
Mo, what up, though?
What's up, Mo? How you doing, sir?
See, my I'm here don't sound like his I'm here.
Yeah, because he was on national TV last week several times, and he got a movie coming out. You working that up there, Mo? You getting there though? You getting there? I see you climb. I like what you're doing, though, Mo. Like what you doing. My man D Jones, he got to be happy about the Detroit Pistons doing well. Look, see,
yeah.
I knew he was gonna stunt.
Yeah, it's still early. It's still early, dog. It ain't even halfway to the halfway mark.
D, you stunting too early, D. You stunting too early. My man,
it might not last that long.
Yeah, it might not. Filmmaker Jason Hayes is in the building. Jason Hayes, how you doing, Jay? How's everything, bro?
Hey, everything's good. Hey, it perplexes me how a dude who love Detroit so much can be a Patriots fan.
Yeah, man. Who you telling?
Don't worry about that.
How was that possible?
Stop with the hate. D, tell him stop the hate.
Come on now.
Stop the hate. All right, y'all. You know how we do. We get ready to get this show underway, man. And Howie Bell, man, I tell you, I've been sitting on this story for a couple of hours. Couldn't wait to get the show started. So let me just see if you heard about it or not, Howie. You up first, bro. The Turkish Football Federation has suspended 1,000 players. 1,000 players, including 27 from their top height. Why? Following a massive betting probe that's seen alleged bets placed on matches. Overall, a mammoth of 1,024 football players have been criminally implicated. Let me just add that, in an ongoing investigation with all those involved in the Professional Football Disciplinary Board. So you got 1,000 professional football players in Turkey who knowingly know that betting on this thing is criminal, and they still did it. What's your thoughts on this, Howie?
Well, first of all, I've never heard of the Turkish Football Federation. Let's start there.
It's a soccer league that's pretty big in Europe. Go ahead. Okay,
well, I got you. But listen, they could have suspended 3,000. I still wouldn't know. But this betting thing is getting out of hand.
Right.
It's getting out of hand, and it's getting crazy. It's more stories I'm sure we're going to talk about. But
right.
Wow, 1,000 players? That means everybody's betting.
1,000 players.
That means everybody's betting, though. That doesn't, that's not like a thing. That's everybody's betting. Everybody's saying we betting on this, or every game, or every situation, or whatever, what have you.
But Howard, you need to say this. Everybody's betting on how the outcome of the game will be. Absolutely. That's what you need. Yeah, you got to add that part. That part.
They're definitely betting on. They're definitely betting on what the outcome of the game is going to be, or betting on each situation. Who's going to get a touchdown here or there? It's all kind of bets going on.
Right.
So wow, man, this is wild. We in the wild, wild west with gambling.
You sure are. So Mo, you up next, bro. With that being said, you got 1,000 players who are betting, and they also have a hand in what the outcome of the game will be. Huge. What's your take on this, Mo?
Well, over there, they take football, their brand of football, a lot more serious than over here. People die when people lose games over there. So I don't know what they're going to be outcome of this betting thing. And what if people lost millions of dollars on bets, or I don't know, man, because it ain't like they short on money over there across some seas. They get cake just like we get cake over here too. You know what I'm saying? Money is money. You know what I'm saying? As a good friend of mine, not a good friend, a good actor in a TV series, if you don't know it, then you need to watch it. You know what I'm saying? He says money ain't got no owners. It just got spenders. That was Omar when he told Marlo when he was sticking up the card game in the wire. But anyway, I don't know, man. Somebody might get hurt now. That's what might start happening. Cats might get hurt.
Yeah, I mean that's one way of looking at it. D Jones. Mo touched on it a little bit with this. D Jones. Overseas, soccer players have been known to have been killed by their fans because of outcomes of the game and everything like that. So what are your thoughts on this, knowing that that's how serious this is overseas?
I just got off the phone with my guy from over there. He do Tuskoskovich. And if 1,000 people are betting on a game, who's winning? Like, if one of us is betting, then we can really like maneuver and make some money. But if everybody's betting, who's winning? Like, that sounds crazy as hell. Like 1,000 people. If all four of us bet on one game, we all play Uno. All four of us can't cheat.
Right.
Who's winning? It's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Jay, what's your way of looking at it?
The way I'm looking at it, I'm thinking back, what D said. If you got 1,024 people cheating, I think that there is so much cheating going on that the shit might actually be fair. You know what I'm saying? Unless they got a meeting amongst all of them. You know what I mean? If everybody cheated and nobody know the other one cheating, the shit might end up being a fair game. That's all I'm saying, bro.
That's what I like that take. That's one definite take on it.
Do y'all watch South Park?
Yes.
Yeah.
They had an episode on South Park where they were playing softball and they were trying to lose. And the teams they were playing were trying to lose.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's where we at with that. Howie Bell, we can't overlook the other big news that happened in here, and we got to talk about that, man. In case you all haven't heard, I'm sure you have, but the Cleveland Guardians pitchers Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz have both been indicted for prosecutors in Brooklyn on a host of charges related to a scheme to rig bets on pitches thrown in Major League Baseball games. They're facing at least 15 to 20. Some reports I've seen them say 25 to 30, but they're facing criminal charges, and it's huge because this will rock the baseball industry for a very long time if they are convicted. And because the Fed stepped in, Howie, I think they're going to get convicted. Where you at with this, Howie?
They in trouble.
Yeah, they're going to jail.
They going to jail.
Yeah, they're going to jail.
Man, when I saw that report, I said, "Oh my God, man!" And I think it's like a combined 65 years or something like that. So, dude, see, here's how dumb people are. Why are you betting? They were saying that they were betting on certain pitches.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that for like $5,000, $6,000 or $7,000. Don't these guys get paid millions of dollars, man?
Yeah.
Some of them,
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah.
What the hell are you betting? What the hell are you doing? Fixing things and making awkward throws for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. That don't even make sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand these dudes, man, with this gambling. If you're gonna gamble, get the bag. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You throwing a foul or a out. You know what I'm saying? You throwing it over here to get 5,000. That's just that my brain. I can't comprehend that. Now, with that being said, them dudes are dummies. You know what I'm saying? Like this is beyond. What's your man name? That got indicted. They wouldn't let him get in the Hall of Fame and
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose. I mean, these guys lately are trumping Pete Rose by 1,000. Talk about 1,000. They're trumping him. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing way worse than he's done. Way worse.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. And Howie, let me just say this. They knowingly did it and risked themselves going to jail. They're millionaires and take that risk to go to jail. We can't forget that part either.
So let me ask you this. Do y'all think, well, I asking everybody, do y'all think that this is some cartel stuff? Do you think that this is they're making it? Because some of these guys, living from from other countries. You know what I'm
It
saying?
could be.
With
It
a
really could be.
cartel
Yeah.
is involved. So that's the only thing I could think about. I was like, dude, is the cartel involved in this? Trying to make them throw games or do different things? Because I can't understand it.
Yeah, it could be. You know, that's a great point, Howie Bell. Mo, what's your take on this, bro?
Man, they've been fixing sports forever. Who was the Jewish gangster back in the day that fixed this, when the Chicago White Sox won? And it was the GOAT ran on the
forget
field.
his name.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep,
Yeah,
I forgot his
forget
name.
Okay, but how long? Okay, we may not know the name, but how far does that go back? That goes
100 plus years.
like maybe our grandparents. Am I right?
No, you right.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
good.
I mean, listen, it's just more widespread. It's just like looking at teenagers doing stupid stuff on social media when teenagers have been doing stuff forever. Just think about when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Yeah.
just more accessible. But they're going to do what they get ready to do. Start handing down these stiff penalties. That's the only thing that they can do. They can't do nothing else. They don't warn them. They got classes. And it's a lot of things every single league takes into play to let them know, do not bet. Now, the only end result is stiff penalties.
Including prison.
That's
prison.
part of the stiff penalty. Listen, if you get caught, you know what I'm saying? It's all good until you get caught.
Yeah, there it is. D. John, what's your take?
It was all good a week ago.
Y'all remember when Howie was going ham on women in Houston?
Yeah.
I go there. Everything in Cleveland stank. The women stank. The team stank. I don't like nothing from Cleveland. Hopefully, because greed will make a man do a lot, right? And this is a lot of greed. Hopefully, it'll stop more idiots from being greedy. If they see people really doing time, maybe they'll think twice about being greedy.
Jay, what's your take, Jay?
I got an answer for Howie's question about like why would millionaires take a chance, to do something that's so stupid. It's the same motivation as to why gainfully employed men with with good wives used to raw dog crackheads in the 90s.
Right.
It's for the thrill, baby. It's for the thrill.
That was a thrill?
That was a thrill. Because it wasn't nothing safe about it. It made no sense in a practical way. You know what I'm saying? Do anything like that whatsoever. So here's the thing though. Again, the media shifts the focus from the main thing to get you talking about something else that's like an ancillary part of it. So the real conversation should be, why can you even bet on pitch counts?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why can you bet on how many innings somebody's going to pitch? The easy solution is you limit what people can bet on. And you can eliminate like so much of that. If the betting is only limited to the outcome of the game, you can't do all this stuff in a free market outside of going to the underground, the underworld, and bookies and stuff like that.
All right. I just got a thing on some breaking news, and I want to make sure I put it up there to Howie, bear with me 1 second. Yeah. Here it is. Here's the breaking news, Howie Bell. Antonio Brown just pled not guilty in a Superior Court to attempted murder charge. ESPN just broke the story while we were sitting up here doing our show. Howie Bell, we all know how this thing is looking right now. He returned Tuesday to Miami. Antonio Brown returned Tuesday to Miami to face attempted murder charge stemming from a May shooting, with his lawyer filing a not guilty plea on his behalf. So Brown was released Tuesday morning for the transfer to Florida. So he's going from Jersey to Florida, where he's going to face more of these charges. But right now, he's pleaded not guilty. So how are you looking at this right now? Because we talked about this before, how, he jumped and decided to go to Dubai thinking that, it wasn't that serious. How are you thinking about that, Howie Bell?
Here's another rich dummy. So I mean, I'm telling you, man. Just because you got money, that don't mean you're smart. I say that all the time, man. And actually, no knock on our really good athletes around the country and around the world that are intelligent and all that. But he's the definition of a dumb jock.
Howard, listen to this. Here it is. According to the arrest warrant, Brown is accused of grabbing a handgun from a security staffer after a celebrity boxing match on May 16th. He fired 2 shots at a man he had gotten into a fist fight with earlier. And the victim said that one of the bullets grazed his neck. And that's what he is facing attempted murder for, because he fired off. He was mad at the dude, fired 2 shots off after they got into a fight. One grazed his neck. So that's what he's being charged with attempted murder for.
Big dumbass dummy. He snatched the security guard's gun and shot at somebody else with that dude's gun.
Yep, sure
You
did.
can't-
And
you
the guy
can't-
he had to fight with earlier. Yep.
You can't make this stuff up, man. You know what I'm saying?
you really
Dog,
can't.
he is got to be the dumbest Negro on the planet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to fucking jail. Excuse my language. He's
Yeah,
going to jail, and he's going to lose money, and he's an asshole and an idiot. And I hope all the young kids out there learn from this. Jesus
Yeah, I hope so too.
Christ.
Mo, what's your take on Antonio Brown doing this? How are you looking at it?
I feel bad for Antonio Brown, man.
I don't. He's a jackass.
It's got to be something really, really wrong with this dude. I mean, the only reason why I'm in depth with Antonio Brown because I live in New England, so I know about a lot of things. Like, he literally had like, if not the greatest quarterback go to bat for him, how many times? The dude is so talented. I mean, it's like anywhere he go, that team automatically becomes a Super Bowl contender, damn near. Like, I mean, and he does these things. I don't know what's wrong with him, man. I hope he gets the help he need. He feel like he gonna get a little bit more than the help he need. He gonna get a whole lot more, but I feel bad for the dude, man, because you talking about somebody that basically could have been a Hall of Famer with an outstanding career and multiple rings.
Yeah, he definitely could have did something. What's your take on this, bro, D. Jones?
Call top dog law. Tired of being dumb. You're doing shitty stuff. You shoot at people. Call top.
and them motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to help.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll have some Diddy parties in prison. He'll be all right. He probably need to be there.
You don't think he's going to jail?
No, he will have Diddy parties next to Diddy.
Oh, okay. Where you at with this, Jay?
Listen, man. All I can say is, first off, I guarantee you that when they check his brain when he dies, he got extensive CTE. I bet money on it. I bet money on it. But two, understand you're talking about the state of Florida. And the state of Florida got crazy, crazy laws when it comes to guns and when it comes to fearing for your life and protecting yourself. It gets real herky-jerky with that. Not to mention he's had months to get his story together about what actually happened, talk to lawyers, to figure out, how to sell it. Like, even if it doesn't hold up, like in a stand your ground kind of case, the dude he shot at, his record better be pristine. He better not have had any kind of altercations with the cops. He better not have ever put his hands on nobody. He better not ever have robbed anybody, because if he has, Antonio Brown gonna walk on this case.
Yeah, and Antonio Brown got the best of the best attorney, repping him. He got
the bread for that.
Yeah, he got it. He got the bread. All right. I wanted to talk about Brian Kelly, filing a lawsuit at LSU. I'm going to talk about that. But let me first talk about this Eagles defeating the Packers last night, because I watched that game. I watched that game, and the Eagles didn't look like listen, after watching that game, I felt more confident about your Lions than I did about the Eagles. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. You know what I mean? Looking at the powers that be in the NFC, what was your takeaway from the Eagles defeating the Packers last night in that game, 10-7?
I felt confident about the Lions before the game.
No
But
way.
Really?
Really? Shocking.
For real?
Shocking. Howie
I'll
knew
say
his Packers. Your lines are better than anybody. You already do that, Howie. Cut it out. Cut it out.
I'll
Cut it
say
out.
this. I'll say this. With all fairness, I watched the game. I watched the whole game, and I felt like a kid in a candy store. I was like, both of these teams are terrible, and I'm so happy that Philly looked bad, Green Bay looked even worse. And I don't know what Jordan Love was doing out there with that one thing he did with like his wrist was broke and he threw that thing. Let me tell you something, man. I say to myself, we good. The Lions is good as long as they don't cheat. As long as they don't cheat us, as long as the script is in our favor, we're good. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see any of these teams beating us from here on out for the rest of the season. I don't see the Lions losing another game.
Okay.
That's my take on last night.
Okay. Mo, the Packers gave that game away last night. Let's be honest. The Packers gave that game away. You know what I mean? That they had a chance to win. They could have brought that home. But what's your take on this, Mo?
I feel like people from New York shouldn't have to talk about football today.
No, you're right. You're damn right about that.
You're right about that. You're right about that. You're right about that.
You know what? I feel like football is one of the least subjects I want to talk about. I'm just here doing the Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here so I don't get fired. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, Mo, you jumped. I was going to get there. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there.
You know, hey man, listen. You know, it's that time of the year now when the hot teams get cold and the cold teams get hot. Things start to turn around, and we're going to see a lot of flip-flopping going on in the NFL in the weeks to come. This is just the beginning, man. You know, because Green Bay was hot in the beginning. You know, Philly was hot, and now things are not looking all that great for either one of them.
Yeah, things are settling out. D. Jones, what's your take?
I told y'all when I first got on this show that I thought Jordan Love was a fraud. I still think he's a fraud. I think he's talented, but he's not great at all. Philly seems to only play up to the talent of who they going against.
Mm-hmm.
They don't whoop nobody. They don't get whooped. It's like, hey, y'all this good, we this good. Let's see who gonna win this at the end. I still wouldn't want to play Philly. They still the champs. I think Justin Hurts is still dangerous. But I mean, you know, I don't have Philly as the top 1 or 2 team in the NFC, but they might be 3 or 4.
Yeah, I don't either. To me, it's the Lions and the Rams. The Lions and the Rams look really good. Huh?
Don't forget about them Seahawks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the Seahawks. I did forget about the Seahawks. Seahawks look that way too. Jay, what's your take on this, bro?
That was to me that was a really good ugly game, right? Mm-hmm. Like it was an ugly game, but it was still a lot of good plays being made within it. And the one thing that stood out to me was that trade with Miami to get Phillips. That's paying dividends for the Eagles already. You know, like I knew that kid was talented. It just seems like Miami wasn't using that dude the right kind of way, man, because he looked like a problem last night, you know, chasing Jordan Love all night. So Philly, they're really good at the wide receiver position. I think they're struggling right now because I didn't see the tight end out there. Is the tight end still hurt? Because a lot of that offense is predicated, you know, on that tight end work in the middle, and then the wide receivers eat outside. But like D was saying, I don't think nobody lined up to play them boys. Yeah, I don't think they say, you know, give me the Eagles. I don't know nobody that's gonna say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I'm gonna say, I know you're moving on, Frank, but let me say this. For the record, on this show, I said early in this season that Philly was gonna be in trouble and that Green Bay was fugazi. I said that on record.
Okay. Philly 7-2.
They in trouble, bro. They can't do it. They're not going to do it. I'm telling you.
Philly is the. Remember how I said on this show several times there are teams that are not as good as their record says they are.
Absolutely.
Remember I said that a couple of times, and I had the Steelers at one of them, and looked like Philly was going to be that other one in the NFC. We'll see. We'll see though. We'll see. Howie, let's talk about now Brian Daboll getting fired because I don't think nobody saw him getting fired. Today. I don't think nobody saw that.
Who? I was surprised he was around to get fired today.
Tuesday morning. Was that on your bingo card? Was that on your bingo card this morning, Howie? Tuesday morning?
Say it one more time.
Was that on your bingo card Tuesday morning that Brian Daboll was going to get fired this morning?
It wasn't on my bingo card, but I wasn't damn surprised at all.
Hell no.
Okay.
I don't think nobody was surprised.
I was surprised this late in the season. At 10 games, I got to bet. At 10 games, I was surprised it took them 10 games to do that. I figured they're going to fire him. They should have fired him 5 games ago. But not 10 games in this team.
My thing is, what does Mo think about this? That's all.
Yeah, look, you know what, Howie? Let's ask him.
Yeah, let's ask Mo.
Mo, where you at with this?
Man, you know what? Free at last. Free at last. Thank the football gods. We are free at last. I'm still pissed that Joe Schoen is still the general manager.
Exactly. How
He still got a job. They for some reason, Tish and John will hold on to them dumbass general man. First it was Dave Gettleman, and now is Schoen. And he's gonna do the hiring. His last 2 hires was what? Joe Judge and Brian Daboll. He didn't pay Saquon Barkley. He didn't secure the line for Daniel Jones. We had the 1-2 punch right here in the house. And let it go.
You know the thing about it though, Mo? The Giants look so promising. They look so good.
Who gazed it?
I mean, I believed in them too. You know what I'm saying? I like.
Well, it's got to be something to say that Daniel Jones is doing great for Indianapolis.
Exactly.
And
Saquon.
And Saquon
got a ring.
Super Bowl one. Saquon won a Super Bowl ring with the Philadelphia Eagles, and both of them were on the Giants. So who's really bad?
Here's the biggest news, I think, bigger than Brian Daboll coming out. Who's going to start next Sunday? Because Jackson Dart is not going to clear concussion protocol in time for the game. And now Brian Daboll ain't there. Are they going to put Famous Jameson, or are they going to put in
the guy that you all had who went to the Patriots was the guy y'all should have kept. That young kid, I forgot that name. That's the guy y'all should have kept.
Who, DeVito?
DeVito. They should have kept DeVito because he had a little small arm there too. They should have kept him.
Yeah.
So,
but who they going to start?
Man.
James Winston, or are they going to start Sierra?
That's a good question to ask. D. Jones, what are your thoughts on Daboll getting fired?
Ever since the Giants beat the Patriots in 2 Super Bowls, they've been cursed. And I pray that they keep losing. I pray that everything bad in football happens to them. And now the Jags as well. The crazy part is all the players that they traded away, didn't the GM draft? So he might be good at one thing, but maybe he wasn't good at picking coaches. Like maybe that was it because he picked those guys. So I don't know. I just know that they stink.
Maybe it's the line coach because if Daniel Jones had a good offensive line, he'd still be there. And you know what I mean? And if the offensive line is still good, then Saquon's still good. Saquon's still there. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't had an offensive line since 2011, the last Super Bowl.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Jay, where you at with this, bro?
I can't help but wonder, to bring this back, to that cheating organization up in New England.
Well, I don't know which organization you're talking about.
I can't help but wonder. You guys remember that Belichick slip up when he texted the wrong Brian?
Nope.
What's that guy do anything?
Yeah, what's that doing anything?
So when the Giants were hiring, they were interviewing Brian Flores. They interviewed Brian Daboll. So even before Brian Flores even flew to New York for his interview, Belichick accidentally texted him congratulations on the job. He thought he was texting Brian Daboll, but he was texting Brian Flores. And Brian Flores was like, what are you talking about, man? You know, I mean, I'm headed to this. Oh, my mistake. That's part of why he filed the lawsuit against the NFL. Because his interview was like something, you know, to like fulfill the Rooney Rule, but they had already decided to hire Brian Daboll. So I can't help but wonder, what if they hired the other Brian and Flores? At least their defense would have been good. You know, at least it would have been tough-minded, man, you know, and able to go out and compete week in and week out. So honestly, that's just the universe balancing things out, in my opinion.
I will say this. When Brian Flores gets another job, that man gonna get a Super Bowl. Y'all can sleep on him if you want to. He gonna get a Super Bowl. Yeah, he will. That
he
man
sued them people, Frank. They ain't never letting him back in Master's house, bro.
Yeah, that part's true too. But that's why I said predicated that with if he gets another job and head coaching. No, actually, I said when he gets another job. But you're right, D. He won't get that. He won't get that. All right, being that today is Veterans Day, I want to ask some veterans questions. But before I jump into the veterans questions, because we week 10 in the NFL, Howie Bell, I got to ask you, what are your top 5 MVP candidates after week 10 in the NFL? Because it is week 10, and with week 10, 7 more weeks, and then it's the playoff time, baby. It's the playoff time. So who are your top 5 MVP candidates, Howie Bell?
That's a tough one, man. It's really good football going on right now.
Tough.
Man, this is so hard. You know, I gotta have Jalen Hurts on there. So that would be my number 5. I have to, because they're still their champs. He's still winning, even though I don't believe that Philly's going to finish it out strong. He's still there as the MVP candidate, because if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't be winning at all. So I got to have him on the list. Daniel Jones, man. Oh, man. I mean, he's got to be right there. They're 72. They're 72?
Yeah, they're 72. Yeah.
He's making a very strong push for it, bro. I gotta put my man, not because I'm a Lions fan, but Jared Goff is right there too. I mean, he's doing some things right now with the Lions that, you know, one thing about the Lions, if they lose, whoever they play the next week get the shit kicked out of them. They do this every time. But Jared Goff is right there. Now, my top 2, I can't lie, he's next Lion. Matthew Stafford is kicking butts and taking names right now, bro. I don't know if y'all paying attention to what he's doing over there with the Rams, but Stafford is blazing. And my number 1 pick, I hate to say this, Drake May.
Wow. Okay.
I hate to say it, man. I don't know what the hell this kid is doing, or what kind of steroids he's on, or supplements, or anything like that, but he is amazing right now. Nobody thought the Patriots would be in the position they're in right now. And not even y'all. So stop clapping. So what I'm telling you is, this guy is doing his thing, man. I'm very proud of that young guy, man.
You need to talk to White Chocolate and ask him what I said before the season started. Because White Chocolate, we argue back. I said the Patriots are going to win guaranteed to at least 10 games. I said that before the season started.
Oh, they definitely.
I don't recall that, bro.
They may win more than 10 games.
No, I think I told him at least 10 games. I'm at 12. Yeah. I'm at 12. Yeah. You know, and they might win more than 12. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. So, Mo, where are you at with your top 5 MVP candidates after week 10 in the NFL?
Number 5. What Howie said.
No, don't even say his name. Don't even say his name, Mo.
Say his name, Mo. Say his name, Mo.
What Howie said. What do you Destiny's Child, say his name.
Howie said 5 names, so you gotta give me a name. Howie said 5 days. So which one?
We don't know. Howie said
the very last, his number 1 pick.
Oh, okay.
Drakeland May?
Yes, that one. Keep going.
Number 4, Patrick Mahomes, man. I'm keeping Patrick. I got Patrick up in there because, you know, the league is not gonna not have him lose and not be a part of the MVP talk.
So you got a MVP person who's 5-4. That's
They
what you got.
keep him in there. They are gonna keep him in there. You know the league ain't gonna let it happen.
Yeah, but that's what's Mo list say. Mo said, yeah, 5-4 is going to be an MVP. Okay, because that was the case. Joe Burrow would be up there too from last year. But anyway,
Matthew Stafford. I got Stafford in there.
Okay.
Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones, and Jonathan Taylor.
Okay. I can't fault your list. I love it that this year is I got to say, I love this year is that names that we don't expect. You know, there's not the usual suspects on the list this year. That's what I'm loving. I'm loving that. Go ahead, D. Jones. Give me a 5.
Number 5 is a guy I just still don't believe in, but damn it, I can't deny him. 2,262 yards, 17 touchdowns, only 6 picks, 7-2. That's Sam Darnold, right?
Yeah.
Number 4, D. Jones. You know how I feel about them Joneses. Daniel Jones, 7-2 record, 2,659 yards, 15 touchdowns, 7 picks. Number 3, he hot right now. Matthew Stafford, the old man, 7-2 record, 2,427 yards, 25 touchdowns, 2 picks is crazy. Number 2, he probably should be number 1, but he a running back, so they're not gonna give it to him. But he got 1,100 yards and 15 touchdowns, and he's the reason why the Indianapolis Colts are 7-2. And number 1, this kid, man, he played for Duke. North Carolina, one of them teams.
North Carolina.
He came to the league. They're 7-2 on top of the division. Drakeland May with 2,555 yards, 700 touchdowns, and 5 picks.
Can y'all believe that we are in 2025, right? And we are not talking about Josh Allen, we ain't talking about Patrick Mahomes, and we ain't talking about Lamar Jackson in the running up for the MVP. Can y'all in the same calendar year? Can y'all believe in the same calendar season? That's
crazy.
my mind.
Not only is that crazy, but think about it too. To add more to what Drake May, he's won 7 games in a row, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there.
That's pretty damn impressive, man.
I don't know. It is. Never won 7 games in a row.
Yeah, and he could have had more. But we go, Jay. Jay, it's your turn, man. Give me your top 5 MVP candidates that are not named the 3 names I mentioned.
Yeah, losing to make you fall out of MVP contention.
Yeah, sure will.
Number 5, I got to go Jared Goff. I think he gets overshadowed in that offense because of their running game.
Sure
but somebody throwing that ball, to Amon-Ra St. Brown and all them other boys.
right.
They ain't throwing it to themselves. Number 4.
Thank you, brother.
Number 4, I got Jalen Hurts. His leadership is undeniable.
Yeah.
He leads them boys, man. They believe in that man. If I'm telling you, bro, look out for him. I mean, he's gonna move up the rankings. Number 3, Mr. Irrelevant. All he's done is tore the league up 2 seasons in a row. I got Sam Darnold. Number 2, I got Jonathan Taylor, the Colts. He's the straw that stirs the drink. I don't care, Daniel Jones. I mean, he can benefit of the doubt, man, because he's not his usual Daniel Jones. But if you watch the Colts, Jonathan Taylor's the reason why that team is winning.
Mm-hmm.
And number 1, this dude is putting up video game statistics on easy mode. And that is Matthew Stafford, bro.
Yes, he is.
The Rams are leading the division. They going to make noise in the playoffs. And I think he's going to win MVP.
Okay, let's keep it moving. Howie Bell, because today is Veterans Day, you got to do me this favor and name your top 5 professional athletes that are or were veterans all time in any sport.
Well, I'm gonna make it quick, man. But these are really incredible guys. I know everybody we probably all gonna overlap. But Ted Williams, man, we gotta start there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Really good, man. I don't think people understand how great of an athlete he was and veteran. Willie Mays.
Yep.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, JD Hayes, that was for you. Willie Mays, baby. You know what I'm talking about? David Robinson. How about that?
Yep.
One of the Twin Towers, man. He was the Admiral, they called him, I think. That was his
Yep.
nickname. Yeah, man. What about Pat Tillman? I think he got killed overseas as well.
He did. He did.
You know
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
did.
saying? Pat
Friendly
Tillman.
fire. He did. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then my number one guy from the D, baby, Joe Louis. Come on with it, man. One of the greatest boxers of all time. And vet, man. Joe Louis, baby. That's my 5.
Here it is. Mo, give me your 5.
All right. Hold up. I'm going with mine. My 5 is I had Pat Tillman, Roger Starbuck,
Mm-hmm.
right? Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays,
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Owens.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Mm-hmm.
man. Jesse Owens and Elgin Baylor.
I like your 5. Good 5. E. Jones, where your 5 at?
Give me Jackie Robinson, Willie Mays, Joe Louis, and to me, the only one I really seen play was David Robinson. He was a monster.
Mm-hmm. I like your list. Jason, give me your 5.
Number 5, I got David Robinson, Naval Academy. Number 4, I got Joe Louis. You gotta have him on there. Number 3, I got Roberto Clemente. This is for the MAGA people. Damn it, Puerto Ricans are Americans. That's why he was a Marine for 10 goddamn years. Okay?
Right.
Number 2, I got Jackie Robinson, Army lieutenant. He got court-martialed because he refused to give his seat up, to a white dude. they rectified that. But number 1 for me, he didn't enlist, but what he stood for was everything about what veterans fight for, and that is freedom of speech, and that is Muhammad Ali.
I knew
Because
you
he
was going there.
refused to be inducted.
Yeah, I knew you was going there. And since again it's Veterans Day, Howie Bell, what about let's do this. Top 5 Army or war movies. Let's just do this. Your top 5 war movies that you absolutely love, that you say like, this is my movie right here.
You know what, man? At 5, I'm gonna put Platoon. That movie was incredible, man. That movie kind of stuck with me as a kid. You know what I'm saying? As a young man. I'm gonna go with A Soldier Story at 4, bro.
Oh yeah.
Denzel Washington, man. That was an incredible movie with Sarge. That character Sarge, man, and all of that, man. Listen, bro. At 3, man, I gotta go with Saving Private Ryan. I don't know how you remember how gory that movie was. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was incredible. And speaking of gory, the movie Glory was one of the best army soldier movies or war movies that you could ever think of with Denzel as well. So Denzel and 2 of them. But Glory, I think he got an Oscar for supporting actor in Glory.
He did.
I think he did. Yeah, okay. And then my number 1's got to be Full Metal Jacket, bro. I mean, like, you can't get no better than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That movie was intense, and it almost was 2 different movies in one. You know what I'm saying? Like the first half of the movie and the second half. That movie, great movie, great written, all that, man. Great movie.
Full Metal Jacket is by far the best boot camp movie ever made. Ever made. And the best war scene ever filmed was them attacking the beach on Saving Private Ryan.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my God! Yeah. When the Americans descended on the beach in France, that was the best film. Steven Spielberg made sure he put his hands all over that. So yeah.
And one more thing I want to say, an honorable mention: Hamburger Hill was one of the. That's just an honorable mention, and I'll leave it at that.
Mo, give me your top 5 list. Where you at?
Mine's a little different. And I just want to say those are some great movies because all those movies, damn near, those movies, if they on TV, I would stop. I'm gonna watch this for a while. So at number 5, I went with Taps.
Okay.
Penn, a young Sean Penn, a young Tom Cruise. I think they had like a really great cast. Taps is one hell of a movie. Number 4, Major Payne, baby. I love Major Payne. I love Major Payne. That's my flick. When he shaved that dog's head, That's swear to God. That's it. Number 3, Stripes, man. I love Stripes. Bill Murray, a big fan. I can imagine how much weed they smoked on the set of Stripes. Number 2, The Five Bloods. I'm going with that one right there. That was a hell of a movie. I loved it. And number 1, Dead Presidents, man.
I love that.
Ain't nothing like when he was walking into the pool hall and they were playing Slide the Family Stone.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dead Presidents, baby, all day long.
How
All
you
day,
doing, man?
All right, yeah, all day. D Jones, give me yours.
Number 5, I got my guy, 1995, Major Payne, Major Winifred Payne. Didn't I tell you not to hit a woman? Number 4, I got Forrest Gump. I mean, come on. Forrest Gump is brilliant, bro. The next one I got Red Tails about the Tuskegee Airmen back in 2012, directed by Spike Lee. My next one, I got Saving Private Ryan. That was so good.
Yeah, that was great.
I wanted to do the new Maverick, but I kept that out. I thought that was dope. And number 1, and Mo just said it, dog. Dead Presidents was my joint right there. Dead Presidents.
Yep. Like that Presidents is it. All right, what you got with your list, Jay?
Number 5. I mean, it's only because I just it's a given. I got Full Metal Jacket.
Yep.
Number 4, this is a movie that people sleep on, but it's not. It's a war movie, but it's about an illegal war, showing how a president can do something without permission, and that's Clear and Present Danger with Harrison Ford.
Yep.
Number 3, Rambo, the first one.
Yeah.
When he came home and he was tearing them, them crooked ass cops' ass up in the woods.
Yeah.
The whole army by itself.
You know what I mean? Number 2, I thought about this movie not too long ago, and I was like, I gotta put it down. You guys remember Red Dawn with Patrick Swayze in them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When the Russians invaded, it wasn't a military movie, but it was a military movie at the same time.
That was a military movie.
Military movie.
Yeah.
And number 1, The Players Club. Stay with me. There was more warfare going on inside the Players Club than any place in Germany during World War II. Ronnie and them was warring. The nerdy boy was a rapist / serial killer. They still looking for dollar bill. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that is the most war-filled movie I've probably seen in the past 30 years.
I feel like you could put that movie in any category, so you don't have to explain.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
And nobody
inspirational. It's a love story, a comedy, a drama.
Yeah, Ronnie and Trixie out there doing whatever. I mean, it's raping. It's everything, man.
Oh, but what happened to Stripes? Nobody got Stripes on their list? Nobody.
Yes, most said Stripes.
Oh, okay, Moses. Okay, I didn't hear you. And nobody had A Few Good Men. Nobody.
Nobody had A Few Good Men.
Nobody. Handle the truth.
Yeah.
A Few Good Men A Few Good Men has got to be up there. Okay, so where we at? All right, and let's see. Now that Brian Dable got fired, give me your top 5 coaches or GMs, basically, that need their ass ran out of town. They are not allowed back in the state.
Not allowed.
Not allowed back in the state.
I hate to say this, but Bill Belichick. I mean,
you don't hate to say it.
No, we don't. I love to say it. Say it. And I'm a Patriots fan.
What you say, Jay? Doo-doo juice.
Doo-doo juice.
Doo-doo juice. His college career has started off in the worst way. And I don't think he could go back to New England. I don't think he can go anywhere right now. He just doesn't look good.
Watch he land on him as the coach of the New York Giants. Just watch.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. That's going to make the Giants lose for another 10 years. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Give me a list.
I'm going to go with Nick Saban.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think Nick Saban is welcome anywhere else either. You know what I'm saying? He can't go back to Alabama, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's just, it's a wrap for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Detroit Lions had one of these guys that was so horrible, bro. I promise you he set us back 20 years. His name was Matt Millen.
Oh my
Mhm.
God.
Oh,
Oh,
Sight.
yeah.
God. I don't think he could. They would shoot him if he came back to Detroit right now, bro. He can't even
Mhm.
show up to a game. I mean, he's so out of it, bro. Man, I promise you. And that's really Bobby Petrino. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
bad.
dude.
Yeah.
God, he's horrible. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
bad.
Oh, he's
He's
bad.
bad.
He's bad,
Mo,
man.
Mo, give
That's
me
my
yours,
list. I
Mo.
got 4. That's my list.
Give me
All
yours,
right,
Mo.
I got Matt Millen. Let me get that one out the way. I got Matt Millen. The next one, Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer probably can't go back to Florida.
And you know I got that one on my list.
I know. You know who can't go to New York? Isaiah Thomas. As much as y'all love in Detroit, he bring his raggedy ass to New York. He gonna get lumped up. All right. He gave Eddie Curry $60 million.
Oh, God. I remember that.
I got one for Frank. Bobby Valentine cannot bring his ass to
You right about that one, Mo. You right about that one.
Damn, Bobby
Now, look
Valentine.
it up. Wait a minute. He finished with a record of 69 and 93. And he had championship talent on his team.
Hold on.
Yeah.
And the very next year, the same team won this World Series.
But wait a
Yeah,
minute.
that's crazy. That's
And
crazy.
he got beer fried chicken banned in the locker room.
Yeah. Yeah. Bobby Valentine was a bum.
And
Keep going.
the number one, I don't know how nobody ain't saying this and why we didn't talk about it. Nico Harris. He just lost his job. Why we didn't even talk about that?
I was trying to get there, just didn't have enough time. But keep going.
Oh, well, Nico Harris, baby. He cannot
I
go.
don't think Nico Harris did a bad job, honestly. I think Nico Harris.
I know, but you
I
know
don't think he did a
what,
bad
though?
job.
It didn't work out. He had a plan. The plan didn't work out. The Mavericks are
I disagree.
3-8, and the Lakers are 8-3.
I disagree. I think you can say if Nico Harris didn't work out at the end of the season, not 10 games in. You know what I mean? I think people gonna regret that. They're gonna regret that because Cooper Flag is busting ass, and that's Nico Harris print all over it. So
that's true. I agree. I agree with that, Frank.
Well, listen,
yeah, Nico Harris busting ass, and he said the Dallas Mavericks had huge deal, that huge contract for Luka contract.
The question was not were they doing a good job. The question is, can they bring their ass back to the state? Right
Great
now,
point.
Nico Harris cannot go to Dallas. I don't care if it works out at the end of the season. We ain't at the end of the season. We talking about he cannot go to Dallas, nowhere in Dallas, okay?
He gonna make them Dallas people eat those words. D.
I
Jones,
agree.
where you at? D. Jones, where you at?
How we didn't say this, but my number 5, he was a terrible defensive coordinator and even worse head coach, Matt Patricia.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
I hated Matt Patricia.
And I left out Rod Marinelli. He was the one that coached us when we went 0-16.
Yep. Now, number 4, as a GM, I hated Bill Belichick. I thought he was terrible GM. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Number 3, as a Pistons fan, we hired Mike Curry to be a coach, and his record was 39-43. He can't come back across 8 Mile.
Yeah, he's horrible.
Yeah. Number 2, because he hired Mike Curry, didn't draft Carmelo, drafted Rodney Stuckey and traded Chauncey Billups, and we got lucky to win a championship. But Joe Dumars, one of the worst GMs of all time. We love him as a Piston, but as a GM, he can't come back. Okay. And number 1,
I'm shocked at that. Okay, keep going.
Number 1, last year, the Pistons had a coach. He lost 28 straight games, an NBA record. His record was 14-69. He told the Pistons, I don't want to come. They threw even more money to him, and he was like, well, fuck it then. Monty Williams, man. He can't come back to Detroit.
Yo, didn't Joe Dumars win a championship as a GM for the Pistons?
Yeah, 2004.
He did. We could have won more. He was terrible at drafting. He was the worst GM at drafting.
You all ungrateful. That's why
No, that's
y'all
true. He
No, he's
took
right.
Darko
He's right.
Milicic. Who
Yeah,
you
Darko.
taking, Darko or Carmelo? Or do you
They're
add a Chris Bosh?
ungrateful. This says the man. Oh, never mind.
But in fairness, in 2003, they still had Tayshaun Prince.
Yes.
So that was less of a need to get Carmelo.
Okay, you gonna take Chris Bosh or you taking Darko?
Yeah, great point.
Yeah.
Great point. Go ahead.
And Melo was the greatest basketball player in college.
Yeah, that's true. Great point. Because then I would have taken Carmelo and trade the other to Tayshaun Prince. But another story for another day. Go ahead, Jay. Give me a 5.
Number 5 for me, I'm gonna go Glenn Doc Rivers in Philadelphia.
Glenn Doc Rivers anywhere.
Bro,
Anywhere.
they hate. Listen, I lived in Philly, bro. So I got like a lot of Philly people. They hate that dude. Like he can't eat cheesesteaks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that bad. He can't eat anything from Philadelphia.
In Los Angeles Clippers.
Number 4, he's not a coach or a GM, but I guarantee you he'll get his ass beat on sight. Daniel Snyder, former owner of the Commanders / Redskins.
Yeah.
If he show up in Washington, D.C., they going to beat his ass like a go-go drum. Okay? Number 3.
He sound like a go-go drum.
Number 3, Pat Riley in the tri-state area.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
I forgot about that. Oh, bro.
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Hey, Mo, you forgot because you're not still in the city. They still hate Pat Riley.
They hate him.
And for the uninitiated, the tri-state area is all of New York State, all of New Jersey, and all of Connecticut.
Yeah.
He can't go nowhere in the tri-state area, and it ain't an on-site whoop ass. And number 2, D touched on it, or no, Mo touched on it. Urban Meyer. If Urban Meyer is anywhere within 75 miles of Duval County, Florida, his ass is getting mollywopped. You hear me? They gonna take him out to the swamp and drown his ass. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
No, in the number 1 spot, and he about to be banned in 2 places now. Bill the Thrill Belichick. He can't go to New England. He working on getting banned in North Carolina right now, bro. It's a ridiculous.
But like I said, watch that man wind up as coach of the New York Giants.
Oh my God, no.
His dream job.
The Mavericks might do that though.
Is Daniel Sterling still alive?
Yeah, I don't know, but he might. He might if he's still alive. He definitely would.
He can't go back either.
All right, y'all.
Is Al Davis still alive?
No,
he's not.
He passed away.
Yeah,
he couldn't go back as a ghost.
Okay, it's that show. It's time of the show to wrap it up. Tomorrow we're gonna do our power rankings and a couple more top 5. Howie Bell, tell everybody out there how they can follow you, bro.
Hey man, as always, Howie Bizzell, HOWIEBIZZELL. Type in Howie Bell. You got me.
Here it is, and let's see, Mo, tell everybody how they can follow you, bro.
First, I just want to say one thing, everybody, for all the birthday wishes. I had a great birthday weekend hanging out in the city with Howie Bell and friend Dean Edwards and Marlon Randolph and my man Buddy Love. So, and said it was a great night. I had a good set. And like I said, MOE_comic on Instagram, Maurice Smith on Facebook always.
And I just want to add real quick, 2 seconds, Maurice, you really had a really good show, man. Big up to you, man. Good show.
Thank you.
That my man Dean Edwards, I ain't seen him in years. That's my dude. Love that dude.
He did a great show.
Yeah. Man, Dean Edwards. All right, D Jones, tell everybody how they can follow you, bro.
Hey man, follow me here, follow me everywhere. I had my birthday party on the weekend. We had communion, Bible study, and we prayed. It was a great time. You guys seen some of the footage.
Yeah, and because I saw some of the footage, I never did so much praying. So
I never said, "Oh my God."
nobody does.
Oh my God. Can I get an amen?
He got a couple of amens and a couple of prayers. I can tell you that right now.
I was looking for the collection plate.
B. Jones, I wish I could be you, man, just for a week. Just for a week. Just for a
Pretty
week.
good life. It's a pretty good life.
Yeah, I bet. Jason Hayes, filmmaker in the building. Tell everybody out there they can follow you, bro.
Yeah, D forgot to mention he was praying at the house of debauchery.
Right.
You can follow me at JD Hayes over at Fanbase, man. We out here, man. Let's go.
All right, y'all. We out of here. Tomorrow's show, we're going to talk about the power rankings, and we definitely got to follow up more on this Brian Daboll situation. We got to talk about some of the NFL games we missed from the weekend. All that and more, of course, 5 to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday. The show's called Box Seats. Thanks, y'all, for watching.
Hey, what you